think the unique challenges to SMBs, well, some of them aren't unique, as in time. I think time is a limiting factor to all of us, but particularly for SMEs, where you're owning your own small business, relatively small workforce, then there's always a multitude of things to do. So I think that would be the first limiting factor I would call out, or the first challenge I would call out, and then the core priority of any small business is to grow, and I guess to grow efficiently. And in order to do that, you need to get a hold of cash, you need to get a hold of an affordable, skilled workforce as well. And then also, you don't have a business if you can't get a hold of customers as well. So knowledge around how you embrace technology, how you embrace digital skills to not only acquire customers, but to have a digital relationship with them, I guess, and also, most importantly, to retain those customers and sell more to them as well. So an SME looking to grow their business in the next few years, I think first and foremost, I mentioned cash earlier and getting hold of resources. It's sort of go and seek out what is available to you, really. If you look to government and private sector schemes, so government schemes like Growth Accelerator, mentorships, even shared collaborative workspace as well. Lots of small businesses either don't have an office, or even if they do, don't collaborate effectively with other small businesses. So, the least you can benefit from doing that is meeting people, like-minded people with similar challenges, and even better, guys who have overcome challenges that you're currently facing as well. So, and then if I look more close to home, Microsoft, the BizSpark program that we run, dependent on the maturity and age of your organisation, we can offer different resources to help you grow. And then we have a program called MS Ventures as well, really for startups. So if you've got an idea, not quite sure how to get it out there, how to land it, then talk to MS Ventures. You could get an opportunity to pitch it and get support on the back of that as well. So the technology I think that has the most potential for an SME is specific to the SME. I think the important thing is to keep it simple. What advice I would give to any SME is to build technology into your business plans. When you're looking at finances and personnel and skills, build tech into that as well, because it's imperative that forms part of your growth aspirations as well. If you look at what your objectives are for the next sort of 12 to 18 months, what your goals are, and then what are the blockers and obstacles for you to be able to achieve those, then it's imperative to go and find out the technology that will help you overcome those obstacles and those those blockers to be able to achieve your goals. If I look to relevant Microsoft cloud services, Office 365 clearly drives a lot of productivity gain, a lot of efficiency as well, and a lot of collaborative working. That's emphasised really through the use of Skype as well, or Skype for Business. That drives natural collaboration as well. And my favourite at the moment, I guess, is particularly for small businesses that have very remote workforces, often employees bringing their own devices, different platforms, etc., is a solution called Enterprise Mobility Suite that not only allows you to deliver the right information to your employees wherever they are, preferably near your customers, and dependent on their role within the company, but critically, if they leave your organisation, it allows you to lock the device, delete the information, and protect your IP. What do I think is holding SMBs back from making investment? I think there's always something else to spend money on. SMEs, extremely busy people, very short-term goals often find, and don't really find the time to actually have a long-term plan. So what's holding them back often is taking the time to step back, be aware, learn digital skills, and be aware of what is available to help them grow. And actually, if you look at studies of organisations, particularly small businesses, like the Boston Consulting Group study a couple of years ago, that proved that small businesses who embrace technology can increase their employee growth by 2 times, or their revenues by 15 times faster than some of their peers as well. So take the time, seek out advice, as I've mentioned earlier, learn about the technology that's available for you, build that into your business plan, and then learn how that will help you grow. Okay, the primary concerns that SMBs have around either data storage and security or collaboration, I guess, it's both for me. Productivity and collaboration, I guess, are the cornerstones for any successful, profitable growth for a small business as well. But a single security breach can kill a small business. It can eliminate your brand, particularly if that breach impacts one of your enterprise clients, one of your suppliers, etc. So I guess it's both. And the advice I would give a small business really who is concerned about security, particularly around the cloud as that becomes more prominent, is to compare the security that you can afford and you deploy locally to that that a hyperscale enterprise level cloud vendor like a Microsoft or a Google or an Amazon will deploy in their data centers. And these data centers are housing some critical government data. That level of security and encryption is available to any data that's housed in the data center for any size of organization as well. It's not specific to an enterprise or a government body. So the tools that I use on a day-to-day basis, and I appreciate that I'm in a situation where I'm in a high-tech company, so we're operating often on the latest operating system, the latest devices as well. But tools, I guess, that I can share that are available to anybody, irrespective of what platform you're on, are Office 365 is the primary one that I use. And that, if I look at my workforce across my teams, it's very remote, very disparate. I don't really want them in the office. I want them out there with our partners and customers. And 365 and things like enterprise social messaging on Yammer are essential actually to keep that communication flowing, sharing best practice and often worst practice as well, so that the team can learn from each other. And because you have a remote workforce like that, you're not often physically coming together. Those collaborative tools can actually retain the culture of the team and retain that teamwork, I guess, across the organisation, irrespective of where we're working.